All right. Next one up here today. Look what we have here. Another next gen race win to take a look at. And that is Bubba Wallace. Number 45 Root Insurance Kansas win. 2022 Camry limited edition. So yeah, here's the box. Nothing really else to mention. You got Bubba Wallace's name right there. 1/64 scale. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right. Now let's have a quick look at this car. As you can see, Bubba Wallace earned his second career win in the NASCAR Cup Series, and it came at Kansas. Now, a lot of people are probably going to be wondering, now there's going to be some people that don't follow NASCAR, or that do, and they only know Bubba Wallace only for the wrong reasons. So I'm not going to get into that, but they know he drives the 23. Now, a lot of people are going to be wondering, well, why is he driving the 45? Isn't that Kurt Busch's number? Well, long story short, Kurt Busch, of course, had to step down from racing in NASCAR due to a concussion, which ended his NASCAR career entirely. We don't know if he's going to come back to, the Cup Series and do a one-off race in the 67. I really would hope that, because I love Kurt Busch. Probably my second favorite driver. But yeah, that's just an unfortunate way to end an amazing NASCAR career for Kurt Busch. So basically, Ty Gibbs had to fill the seat for 2311 Racing, which also basically was like a little tryout to see how he does in the next gen, because of course now he's driving the next gen car this year. Now, since Kurt Busch won earlier in the year, the 45 team was still eligible to compete in the owners playoffs. So that's one other thing that 2311 Racing can maybe salvage from that year, because of all the driver swaps and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's basically funny. At one point in the season at Homestead, before Bubba turned Kyle Larson, at Homestead, John Nemechek was in the 45, and then also Ty Gibbs was in the 23. Half of their full-time drivers were not there. Really weird year for 2311, but now hopefully it's just Tyler Reddick and Bubba Wallace. Now Tyler Reddick's the driver of the 45, so now let's go ahead and have a quick look here at this car. Now, I am a bit bummed out that this isn't really the 23, since that would look pretty cool. But it's the 45, and I do have Kurt Busch's Jordan win as well. We did a diecast review of that months ago. And now Bubba Wallace is now out here, so that's pretty cool. Now, this isn't the normal Root Insurance scheme. This is the 9/11 tribute car. This was run during the 9/11 memorial, around the 9/11 anniversary. And of course, some NASCAR teams elected to tribute the men, women, the firefighters that lost their lives during that very horrible day back in 2001. And hey, this badass scheme, we probably would have not got this scheme if Bubba didn't win the race. So that's pretty cool. And this was a statement win for Bubba, since this win pretty much confirmed I can win on mile and a halves. And when my car is good, I can win the race. So hopefully, I'm just saying this right now, Bubba can get a win this year as well. And all that sort of stuff. I would really hope so. Really want to see a Bubba dub in the 23. That'd be pretty cool. But anyways, let's now have a look here at the sponsors. So we got Wallace right there. We got Toyota. I'm kind of weirded out that it isn't in red. Is that on the actual car? If that's not, then that's a Lionel mistake. So on the hood, you got Root for good drivers and all that sort of stuff. You got Toyota Camry, the Toyota Camry front nose, the headlight. This one's pretty crooked. Number 45, Sunoco Camry. 2311 Sunoco. NASCAR Cup Series, number 45. Root for the good drivers. It's got cut off right there. McDonald's, Dr. Pepper. And then you got Bubba Wallace's name right there. And don't know what that is. Oh, that may be part of the confetti. This car is kind of covered a little bit in confetti, but we'll get to that in a little bit. NASCAR Cup Series number 45. And then you got Lido's, DoorDash, Columbia, NBA 4K23. Of course, because MJ is an owner of the team. Wallace right there. Same thing on the other side, pretty much. And I dropped the car. 45 Wallace, and then on the back, Root.com Toyota number 45. It's wrinkled right there. I don't know if that's a Lionel thing or if that is how the car actually raced, but here's underneath the car, which of course it's flat as hell. So there you go. So now time to get into the race win damage, and I don't remember him getting this much damage. Damn it, I dropped it again. I don't remember him getting this much damage, so let's have a look at it. I mean, look at this front end. It's dirty, man. Wow. And I do remember a little bit of this race, and then, as you can see right here, the front is a bit dirty here. You can tell a lot right there. So that's another thing. So there's not much... Oh, there's a bit of a rub right there. Okay. On the other side, not too much. There's some confetti a little bit here. I think it's confetti. Don't quote me on that. Then the other side of the car just looks pretty normal. Okay, so that's it right there. That's Bubba's Root Insurance. Kansas win. Now, and the cool thing about this is, I'll be right back. I actually do, and I'm going to grab it here. I do have Bubba's first win. Talladega Lat from 21. Here we go. So yeah, this is a pretty cool looking game. There you go. Bubba's first win and then his second win. Pretty cool set right there. Hopefully we'll get all of them if Bubba, starts winning more races and stuff. Which I have no doubt he will. Of course, there's still Bubba's doubters, which I'm not one of them, but we all want to see him improve. And hey, Toyota's been pretty good on the road courses, so you just don't really know. And Bubba's really good on the 1.5 miles, so you kind of don't know what's going to happen here. But I really like this car. It looks really cool. I've seen the version of this when it was supposed to be on the 23. It was pretty cool, I guess, Now, I guess now it's time to sort of talk about the last few race win diecasts that we have from the year. Now there's pretty much... Now, there are other drivers that I don't have yet that have won races, and I am counting, of course, the exhibition races here too. But in terms of the normal Cup Series, in the Cup Series last year, I'm only missing Eric Jones, Tyler Reddick, since they are actually making his Texas Lavino win, and they also made Road America and Indy Road Course, but I don't think I'm gonna get those. I have to get that on the 3Chi website, which I'm not old enough to do that. So and besides, I think the Lavino car looks pretty cool too, so that can fill the vacancy. So it's those ones that I don't have. And then last but certainly not least, now there are two that I'm not so certain if they're going to get made or not. And that is, no, there's one that I know that's not going to happen. That's going to be Austin Dillon's Daytona win, because of that COPD sponsor doesn't want to make 164 scale cars, which is okay. And then they haven't made any Christopher Bell diecasts this year, so... And the fact of the matter is, I gotta really do commend this to Lionel. They almost got all race win diecasts this year. And we'll have to see how many more we're still missing. I know we're probably still missing a few, like like I said, I gotta commend Lionel. They did a damn great job, or it's just fantastic. They all got made. I didn't think they were gonna get made, And really, I started this whole collection out just because I just want to see how many race win versions, and god damn, we got a lot. And I hope that continues on for this year. Of course, you know, there's Mark Truex, you know, and all that sort of stuff. He won at the Clash, Dover, Sonoma recently, Kyle Busch, Ricky Stenhouse. Those are going to look pretty damn cool, but that's going to be for next year. So we got a few more to go. We're going to wait for Eric Jones and, of course, Tyler Reddick, the Texas one. So, guys, we're almost there. Let's see what is going to happen in NASCAR Authentics here pretty soon. Hopefully we'll get something pretty cool. All right. Have a good day, y'all.